Greetings, Empty here, back with Long Live the Queen, and looking to see if I can avoid getting murdered, because that seems to be a pattern. No wonder she's pissed. Not that pissed, but a little bit angry, and understandably. So, this time around, I'm definitely going to be taking some more sword skills. Alright. Sword skills and what? Double sword skills? No, unnecessary. I do need to improve my court manners as well. So, conversation. Court manners. And swords. Maybe pole arms would actually be a better plan. Swords is his game. Yeah, I'm gonna go with pole arms and see how that works. My swords and pole arms are pretty comparable. Well, better with swords. Probably so is Evil Kevin. Let's see how it works out. Court manners and pole arms. So, important to avoid being poisoned and also being stabbed. Both bad things. Negotiator for the rebel. I don't think it's going to work out. I shall never surrender. Never! Alright, I would kick the angry down one. I would like to be angry next turn. But after that, it might be better to have a little loneliness. Yeah, that seems fine. Now, still want polearms. Yes, definitely. That did jump quite a bit. With my tabard, I should have polearms more or less at the top. Will that be enough? I guess I'll find out. On the other hand, yeah, I can't do medicine this turn. Unfortunate, but there you are. So, let's just do court manners and polearms again. Alright, court manners is up there. Is it high enough to avoid getting poisoned? I don't know. Better not to take the risk. Polearms are way up there. Basic techniques with a long spear and a halberd. Not sure I want to use either of those, but there you go. War rages for control of Nova. We end up winning, which is good. And now, let's try again. Explore the castle. To push up Lonely. Good, good. Now, I definitely need to finish raising court manners very, very high. And also medicine. Medicine. Maybe not the worst thing in the world to study some poison. And let's see how that works out. So, court manners, 94.58, that's not nothing. Oh, I should have switched uniforms. Well, we'll see if it makes a difference. Poison. Certain poisons will counteract each other, yes. Stabbed with a sea urchin, yes. And let's have a tournament. Sounds like a good plan. I'm gonna stick with employment. It's a recruitment drive. Because lots of people dead in a civil war. And there are some omens about being poisoned, one assumes. And Alice, what have you got for me? A merchant house has sent me chocolates. Let's have some. Wait. Let's think this through. There you go. That's oddly high-handed for some tiny trader I've never heard of. Something suspicious. Indeed there is. Test for poison. Right, I'm just not high enough medicine. Alright, well, here you go. Still, I feel okay about that. Afraid, depressed, lonely. Okay, well, I feel like lonely has largely served its purpose, but if I could push up willful without doing lonely, maybe. Minus depressed, +1 depressed, +1 afraid. No, +1 pressured if I tour the barracks. Which actually seems pretty reasonable. Like to see how things shake out there after the whole fighting thing. Approximately 7 battalions, 1 company, and 2 platoons under my direct command. Quite a drop, unfortunately. So now, depressed? A little bit. But, so I'm definitely going to switch to my tabard now. Skills. I think polearms is up as high as it's getting. Expression and animal handling. Oh, that's what I should have done. Animal handling. Get some poison fed to the dogs. Not that that would have made me very cheerful, but oh well. Alright, I think polearms is hopefully high enough to defeat evil Kevin. What else is necessary? Intrigue. I really could stand to know more about intrigue. Economics, yeah. Lots of things. I have little knowledge of much of anything. But yeah, expression and animal handling, not really feeling like those are the absolute keys. Although I more or less thought the same thing about court manners, and then I got poisoned. Anyway, what does expression actually give me? Drawing, painting, arranging flowers, dressing well, musical instruments, and singing beautifully. I can see how that would all be helpful, but maybe not 100% key. Well, demeanor, athletics, and conversation. Yeah, I think I'm just going to work on economics. I need to get into that freaking treasury eventually. Production. Why not? While I'm doing things that way. Alright, a little bit of boost, not very much. But with a little more study I can get both of those up above 20. Sunset Bay, off the coast of Duchy Mazamba, is a prime location for fishing. Good to know. So, week of the general tournament, nobles and commoners alike have turned out to compete against each other. I think this is going to end well. Which event do you wish to take part in? I guess archery, still. Jousting, fencing. Yeah. Sure, let's go with archery. You might aim and loose, but so do an enormous number of people in your domain. Swiftly eliminated, but there is no reason to be embarrassed. Well, you say that. A man approaches. Damn you, Kevin. His family's blood is on my hands. Well, she really was asking for it. I would like to challenge accept. I really would like to burn him to ash with magic, actually, but given the givens, challenge accept. And I'm gonna go with staves. I'm not sure if I would prefer not to kill him. I think I kind of would prefer to kill him. I'm just not 100% sure I would. But I will defend myself. Whoa, I can almost see foam escaping the curl of his lip, but he allows the attendants to replace his sword with a marginally less lethal weapon. Crowd roars with excitement as you take up positions across from each other. His first strike nearly knocks you off your feet. He's larger, heavier, and his rage fills him with great strength. This may have been a miscalculation. Now you tell me. Exchange blows for time, which seems to go on forever, but is probably only minutes to outside observers. Full arms and flexibility fail. You put up a fight, but you're not making any headway. Eventually you find yourself flat on your back, his blood-flushed visage looming above you. I yield. Really? I guess. Hesitates, but you see him steeling himself to strike again. Ah, excellent. Presence plus public speaking. Challenge me before all these eyes in one. Your honor is satisfied. Don't throw it away now, Kevin. He throws down his staff and walks away. I have a feeling the whole Kevin situation is not yet over. But I guess that's for the future. For now, I guess I would like to feeling depressed, pressured. I don't want to get extra depressed. That's not a great idea. Oh, I could just drop one depressed. But I think conversation is okay at the moment. Lonely doesn't really get me much else. They're just angry. Neither does depressed. Yeah, it's all unfortunate. I'm gonna go with yielding, lonely, and cheerful. Play with toys. Wow, even with my tabard defeated on the field of honor, that's unfortunate, but better than being killed. So there's that. Alright, but that having been done, monocle. Now, only have conversation and medicine. I am going to have to take care of that in due course. Suppose I can get yielding pretty high pretty quickly. Well, there is a fair amount of conversational work that I could do. Yeah. And there's the whole medicine thing as well. A little late for poison, but better late than never, I suppose. No, I need to work on more economics. That's what I need. Got to get into that frickin' treasury. Alright. A little bit of conversation, public speaking, perhaps. Flattery. Let's go with flattery. And economics, production. Economics trade. Trade is important. Visual elements are best to flatter on first meeting. They are expected to be noticed right away. If you've spent more time with someone, suddenly complimenting their attire will ring false. Small personal details help make the recipient of your flattery feel that you have truly noticed them, which is always better than a simple, "how nice you look." Most people want to believe that they are successful and well-liked, more than they want to believe that they are handsome. Play to these beliefs and they will be inclined to enjoy your company, even if they should know better. Good advice, all around. And trade is up to 29. Learn that individual peddlers travel between villages and cities, some on foot with pack and mules, others riding horses and wagons, sometimes different wagons grouped together to form a caravan. Alright. Lady, your father wishes to speak with you. He says it's urgent. Find your father standing over a map of the coastline, his face grave. Ooh. Guess I should have studied, some naval stuff. Ships have been sighted on approach from Shangia, which I know nothing about. Not trade ships, this is a war fleet. Huh. What? Within a week, they will be in Novan waters. Within 2, they could reach the capital. That's not great, and we will fight to defend ourselves. You can try to use treasury funds to hire additional soldiers, but it may be difficult on short notice. Nevertheless, I am kind of low on soldiers at the moment. I need to drop a naval strategy for our ships to carry out. You could choose to act as admiral and lead the fleet in person, but the danger to you would be very great. Yeah, especially since I don't know anything about naval warfare. Unless you think your personal skills will make the difference, I would strongly advise against it. Good advice. Stay in the capital. Can't go to sea. Do your best and Nova will survive. We'll see, I guess. I could stand to be a little angrier, it would seem. Yeah, let's, angry up. I'm not quite angry enough, but better. I am currently yielding. That's probably not going to help studying. But it doesn't help studying weapons, but it doesn't actually hurt studying military. But still, 0 naval strategy, I'm not gonna be any kind of improvement here. Unfortunately. Bonus to Royal Demeanor, History, and Faith. Well, I could use Royal Demeanor. I haven't actually gotten much there yet. I'm just gonna have to hope that the sailors manage to eke out a victory here, because I'm not sure what else I would do. Yeah, I don't have any suits that are gonna help me. Alright, well, Royal Demeanor, Composure, Elegance, Presence. All good things. Do I have any? Yeah, Elegance is nothing. Composure is nothing. Okay. Or low. Under 20. Alright. Royal Demeanor, Royal Demeanor. Composure and Elegance. These things are important. Practice positive thinking, maintaining a good self-image, and conditioning yourself to carry on rather than be frustrated by any past misstep. Practice sitting calmly while your teacher circles around you and makes unexpected loud noises at random intervals. It's an interesting practice. Practice walking along a narrow rail, taking each step carefully and focusing on your balance. So, danger on the high seas, you say. No kidding. Ships close in on each other, angling into range. The Shangian forces greatly outnumber the Novans. Yeah, this is unlikely to end well if only you had more soldiers available. The eventual outcome is not in my favor. Yeah. Novan ships are sunk or scattered as the Shangian forces press towards landfall. Many good soldiers were lost today, and Nova's troubles have not ended. No. Since you have failed to repel the invasion, the Shangian fleet will soon land, and their troops will begin to progress towards your capital city. Many soldiers will hold them off as long as possible, of course, but the main strength of your military has been exhausted. Nova's future looks bleak. Yeah, it kinda does. Not thrilled about that. I'm surprised that I'm not more afraid and depressed, to be honest, but there we are. If I must, then I must. Will angrying up help at all? Probably not, but it seems appropriate. Now, I think it's a little late to be learning about naval strategy, but I guess every little bit helps. Weapons, military. Let's try logistics and naval strategy. Or maybe the other way around, I don't know if it makes a difference. But why not? Learn the sea is not something you hold, it is something you travel across. Yes. And logistics, etc. So how is this going to work out for me? Coastline is under Shanjian control. Soldiers have marched through villages, trampling fields, and frightening citizens. Diplomatic delegation from Shanjia has requested access to the castle to discuss terms, most likely for your surrender. You lack the strength to hold off their armies, and surrendering now will save many lives. It would seem that you have no choice. Expected diplomats and a military representative, a general or an admiral. You did not expect the handsome man decked in jewels who now stands before you. A man who now inspires servants as Tagami, king of Shanjia. That doesn't sound very safe for him. Is he really their king? Why would a king come all the way here? Yeah, kinda wish I had more foreign intelligence, apparently. Such magic failed. Dear young lady, how difficult this must be for you. So much response. Yeah, you made it a little more difficult, Mr. Tagami. Composure failed, court manners success. You yearn to slap the false sympathy off his oily face, but you force yourself to remain calm. War benefits no one, don't you think? Well, it certainly hasn't benefited me. Such a terrible waste. Better settle things in a civilized manner. Contest. Game, so to speak, with Nova as the stakes. Should I win, then your domain will submit and accept me as overlord with no further resistance. Should I lose, then my army will leave your domain in peace and shed no more blood. What's the game? Yeah. It's well known that Nova is ruled by lumens. As it happens, No, I don't have a lumen crystal. Formal duel? That's not gonna happen. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna end well for me. Loser dies. But I'm not a lumen. Saving it for the coronation, were you? Such a pity you'll be unprepared. Becoming a lumen is a very simple matter, then we can have our duel. What's the point? You know I can't win. Why don't you just kill me now? So that's not the game. You want to save your people, don't you? I want to fight a lumen. If you refuse, then the war will continue. I'll sweeten the deal. If you meet me in a formal lumen challenge, I'll call off the invasion, even if I win. What? If you win, I'll be dead. Oh, I guess. But you said you would be the overlord if you won. So of course you'd call off the invasion. Anyway, why take that risk? You're winning the war. It's not your land that I want, it's your crystal. Ah. In your power, I'm willing to wager my own. Shall we begin? I don't like this, but what choice do I have? Yeah, that's pretty much my feeling. Foreign intelligence. Bunch of misses there. Maybe I should have gone for foreign intelligence. I'm a ruler of Nova. Illuminate! Oh, he's a lumen too, eh? That's not great. I have a feeling he isn't going to win. And I also have a feeling that I'm going to lose that jewel. It's over. The jewel has been absorbed into his body without a trace. Well, this is not what I expected, but it will serve my purposes just as well. Damn you, Tagami. Quiet, Elodie, you are not a queen yet. No kidding. Forced to sit and watch as the two men work out the details of the duel and its stakes, and take their place in a carefully warded circle. Father crosses his arms, summoning up a thick grey fog that swirls around him, hiding him from view. But the Shanjin King conjures a cloud of glowing butterflies which drive into the fog and blow it apart. Then the invader claps his hands together and chants. Fiery red lights cluster over his fingertips and merge together into a pulsing blob before erupting towards your father. He resists with a beam of blue, catching the infernal energy and pushing it back in Tagami's direction. You knew what the outcome would be, you knew it all along. Tagami is a trained lumen eager to demonstrate his powers, and your father was your father. Yeah, that's not great. The blue crystal reappears lying beside your father's body like an innocently discarded bauble, but now that blue color is colored by a faint wash of red. The smirking king of Shanjia sweeps the crystal off the floor and tucks it away in his robe. How fitting, first to end your mother's life, and then your father's. Huh. What? Indeed. Excellent. That took careful planning. Now the Nofin power is mine, and you even get to live. Now kneel and kiss my hand. Never, not in 1,000 years. Right. That sounds about right, yeah. So, getting the crystal earlier would have been a good thing. And I got, what, zapped with magic? Interesting. I'm not sure if I can get through this pretty rough patch of constant death every week. It's not looking great, but we'll find out later on. Have a good one.